Welcome to healthyayurveda.com. I'm Dr. Mike Dhaliwal, Vedic Sage. Today we'll continue discussing the topic of Rasa Dhatu. In the previous video, we briefly discussed the basic functions of Rasa Dhatu, the basic function being that of nourishment. In this video, we'll focus on certain imbalances of increased Rasa Dhatu. But first, please help to support the channel by liking and subscribing and letting YouTube know that Ayurveda deserves millions and millions of views. That said, it's fascinating that Sanskrit allows for incredible depth and meaning. For example, despite rasa meaning metallic compound, mercury, juice of different herbs, as well as being one of the seven dhatus, one of the interpretations of rasa is melody. And when life is good, one marches to the beat of one's own drum, marching with clear perception, clarity, faith, and love when one's rasa is balanced. However, when rasa is imbalanced, one feels as though one has lost the melody within, with negative feelings of fear, anxiety, nervousness, and insecurity. As Bhagavad has explained in Ashtanga Hridayam, that when doshas get aggravated and affects Rasa Dhatu, abnormalities will arise, as such abnormalities quickly become the seat of diseases. For example, knowing that Rasa Dhatu is predominantly of the water element, and knowing that the qualities of Rasa Dhatu resemble the qualities of kapha, also knowing that like increases like, we can postulate that factors which increase kapha tend to impair Rasa Dhatu Agni, leading to increased Rasa Dhatu called Rasa Vruddhi. This results in the production of increased amount of poorly processed tissue, which manifest with signs and symptoms of feelings of heaviness in the heart, excess salivation and lassitude, dyspnea, cough and congestion, as well as excess sleepiness. Ayurveda teaches us that it's important to first remove the cause of any illness, for example, using diet and lifestyle considerations. Therefore, by removing the cause, we want to assure avoiding that which will increase kapha. Kapha is increased by heavy, cold, and unctuous qualities, all which will increase and worsen Rasa Dhatu Vruddhi conditions. Instead, basic management of Rasa Dhatu Vruddhi is centered around the same management principles of reducing kapha dosha. For example, kapha pacifying food is that which is dry, light, hot, and sharp, and that which has pungent, bitter, and astringent taste. Therefore, foods which are warming, drying, and lightening. That which promotes lightness, which is langana, is beneficial in conditions of Rasa Vruddhi. Such considerations include walking, sunbathing, and fasting. Next, we should assess whether the condition is associated with ama, or products of poor digestion, also known as toxins. If there is the presence of ama, then we may want to consider dipan panchan to help increase the digestive capacity of agni and the removal of ama, respectively. Dipan are substances such as trikatu, which is the combination of ginger, black pepper, and long pepper, which can be taken before a meal, which helps to stimulate agni, the digestive metabolic fire within the gastrointestinal tract, as well as helping to improve dhatu agni, or metabolism at the peripheral tissue level. Pachan, for example, chitra, can be taken after a meal, which helps to neutralize ama, or byproducts of poor digestion. The following management plan truly depends upon the strength of the individual, the strength of the disease pathology, whether or not the disease is acute or chronic. For example, any progressively worsening and debilitating condition. All these factors should be taken into consideration by a trained Ayurvedic professional who will determine whether or not shaman or palliation or shodhan therapy is indicated. For example, after thorough evaluation, shodhan may be indicated, and if that be the case, one may consider vamana, which is therapeutic vomiting to help rid excess kapha in order to help improve Rasa Vruddhi. This, of course, would take place after proper preliminary measures such as internal and external snehana, or oleation, along with proper swedana. Likewise, certain herb considerations may include punarnava, kutki, trikatu, etc. Okay guys, this was just a basic outline on how to assess Rasa Vruddhi, or increased Rasa Dhatu. In the next video, we'll take a closer look at reduced Rasa Dhatu, which is called Rasa Kashai. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, be well.